Okay, now let's take a look at Craigslist. Well, first of all, if you look at the top, it says community. That was my community package. I will say community package, but again, that was for me, but it was implemented anyway. So this is community, okay. Now in this case, you see Orange County, okay, and like let's say I started with let's say I started with for sale. Let's say big things like, you see, first of all, garage sale, and then second thing, let's say appliances. Okay. Now, if you look here, you see Orange County. This is a community. That was my way. I did not. You see, I don't see. He didn't put on the first, or whoever was doing this, they didn't put on the first page. They put here, I guess. Series, this. You know, in my case, I could change here and there, but for me, the most important was community. This community side, okay. Now, if I say appliances, you see, like this one, refrigerators. You see, things like that to ship. Used one to me was too expensive, so I came to this package. One of the main reasons would be like this, because of those big items. You see, stove, you know, or microwave maybe you can see, but like this one, that's too much, too big, right? The shipping would be crazy. Now, if you look at fridge, the same thing. Dryer, washer, the same, like this one. You see how big. Now, so it's here. You see Orange County. This is like a community. This is my way. That was like, I came to that later. I wanted to make community, but I wasn't sure, be it by certain city or by kind of smaller counties. So for me, it was city, county. Now you see they have the cities and counties. Well, this is cities, but I've seen some where they have counties too. Now that's how I had city, county. You know, if you want to narrow down, you can make. I mean, I could make like this Orange County, but it could be like additional city or any city. Like if I like just Huntington Beach, you just click on Huntington Beach. But anyway, otherwise any city. Now then the garage sale. I did think it's good just to post garage sale, because sometimes there are so many garage sales you don't know where is what. It's okay to put garage sale, then you do drive, you know what they sell. Now what else? I did like idea of like this kind, you know, like for sale, and you post like this some links of items, like in case of jobs you have like this. So my idea about that was like, I didn't know what to put in the beginning. Then I thought, okay, I have sales, and then a list, and I have jobs or whatever, and I have kind of a smaller list. Now this one is based on LinkedIn again. This is not like normal networking way. This is based on LinkedIn. So you click and gives you the page. See, in this my design, I had like this, like a picture and short description. You click on that, it will be the whole description. Now I decided to put the map, or make a map for every item it should be a map, so people know where to drive. Because community package for me was like many times they would need to drive to, like, say, refrigerator, to get refrigerator, or big items. So, but it's not always big items, sometimes could be small items. Now let's say so I had different items for sale because it's just local sales, kind of garage sale, local sales. And then I came to different services. I had different services, be it lessons like this, lessons, or any kind of services, local services. And then for community I had events, different events, I would say. News, I had news too, news events. Now calendar, it could be calendar, because it was like so long time ago. Let me see, this is by city. Okay, this is by city, all this by city, because this is a community. It's like a community, city or county. Now I had jobs too. I put jobs. I decided to add jobs, and it would be list. But in my case, if there is a specific job, I would probably make a link, because I cannot fit all the jobs in the world here. I probably would make search other job or something like that, and just type what kind of job. Now I added dating. I decided could be dating too. I don't see the dating. Then I added discussions. These different discussions about different topics. So suppose this Android forum. I didn't have like that. But I had like what kind of discussion, talk, and just go like that. Topic and discussion, but not like that layout. This is some kind of look like programming almost. Let me see, beauty fashion. Well, the discussion, to me it would be more like kind of similar to social network, but I would put like the topic here and the discussion. Now let me see, what else. Basically you have the main part, community, news, everything, right? Then services, different services. Now discussion, that was for me optional, because different community tags. And then housing, I started with rentals, vacation rentals, like that. Okay, again you see you have this one, the county. So it's kind of a convenient way to, it's already pre-made, just everything made for certain county, so you don't need to do some other way to go through. I could find through search engine, but this is I decided to make. The main thing was like for big items like appliances, but it could be expanded to certain things, and I decided to expand to jobs, some local jobs, different jobs. Then housing, rooms for rent, or apartments for rent. Then I said okay to sell houses, like sales, okay, real estate for sale, like that. Now I did say simple way, just going like one after one, like that, kind of compact, but it's not always supposed to be like that. I just say simple, yeah, but could be some other ways. I don't really like like this one. I don't really like everything on the left and the right is like empty. I could maybe move something to the middle, put more stuff there. And now services for sale, for sale. That's pretty much my package. Again, I listed. That was my thinking. I didn't know what to do, so I just posted like that. I mean, I decided to make like different quick links to items, quick links to different things. This. So that would be my like the main page, the front page. But if I wanna see more, find more, I would give a choice to find more. Well, they made this one. Well, I had to search more. It could be like that. This or individually search more for this. Search more for jobs or search more for sale. Okay, now what else can I say? I did say already many things when I was talking outside. I do like to talk outside because it's nice weather and everything. But sometimes I need to record inside. Now you see commercial real estate. So here I would say, you see, they make kind of like simple, but it's kind of messy, a little messy, and kind of quickly uh, they made it. But I can tell somebody was fooling, look like I am okay, but with implementing, look like I like, and she give money. No, she's divorced. She cannot give me money. She doesn't know where I live, and I wasn't okay. Basically, it was a story involved. But this package is located, like I said. Suppose this is a system, not my packages, not my stores, but if I decide to have, I just put in some on my side, so I know I have there. Social network. Well, it should be here. Also, well, one of them, community. I will add. So basically, community package. It works the same way as my other ones, like used items, but it's a certain different purpose software. There is no such a big difference. To me, it's just another package. But the uh, the purpose of it is different. Like I said, items. Now, like if you click on services, for instance, computer, I did like the like computer repair. Instead of like looking at national side and everything, I just go, okay, Orange County, what's around me, and there are different people, for instance, advertising, right? Like I need to fix computer or do something. Like for instance, iMac computers. By yourself to do certain things with Macs is very hard. Mac is better to take to the shop. You cannot really do much. It's not like PC. You can upgrade. You can do this, that. Mac is not that easy. I found for myself with Mac, I better just take it to the computer shop. So, for instance, well, you can find. You basically look. Okay, You see, you click on small. Now it gives you the whole description. That's my normal way. After this, you hold the whole description. you have contact number. Well, they put here, but basically you have contact number, and then you have the map, and then information. That was my, I guess, design thinking. So coming back to, like, say, Craigslist. Now if you look at Craigslist LA. Now if you look at Craigslist LA, you see, because LA is big, they split it like this, because I did not like too big of community. It's like you need to drive like forever. So for me, it's like a somewhat smaller one. It's like okay with driving. I would say for me, community, the size-wise, is like I'm okay to drive the distance. So if you're okay to drive 20 miles, 25 miles, that's fine. But if it's like 150 miles, to me that's just too far. Realistically, well, you can drive if it's you really need something, but realistically to drive 150 miles is kind of too far. If you can find something closer, you just go with it. So for me, community was like somewhere small. I would say county. Um, if it's like LA, I would split. New York, I would split. Chicago, split. So big ones, I would split. Um, what else I had? Okay, I had sales. I had dating. They have dating to probably somewhere. Well, that was optional dating. Whatever, if somebody needs dating services, I guess, or tax. Now, besides that, could be like, say, exhibitions. Well, let's say events. Let me see events. Okay, here. See events. Okay, now they have what? COVID test. COVID test. Well, they made, yes, it's simple, but it's not always I would do like that, but yeah, it's simple. Now, if I have something common, I could post like French exhibition coming, or maybe, let's say, some other event, some kind of, or maybe a farmers market or something. So, yes, events, but I would say that's my thinking, but that's my design thinking, but it's not necessarily I would do exactly the same everything. I could maybe change here and there, because I was thinking about that, and I did say to my wife, but I might didn't say all my thinking, so it's not always that whatever she knows, it's like everything, you know. So I would say it's pretty much kind of like it's what I thought, but this page, like I said, it was pretty close to the end of my design thinking. The thinking. So if I look at design thinking images, okay, I like the big one. Okay, I like the big one. So I understand Stanford this school. Okay, I understand. Or I noticed. I have used items, but thinking about different things, I think okay, the big item is kind of a problem, like refrigerator or stove and things like that. To ship, it's gonna cost so much. It's just easier just go and get a truck and buy from people from business. So to cut on extra unnecessary expenses, I need to come to some kind of other way which would be okay, and then to make a package. So I observe, think about this and that, and ideate. That's how it was. And then I understand just for items. I could make just for items, but then if I observe, okay, if I make something for the community, like to get something from local people, what else do they need? Local people. Well, they might have local news, needs, or events, announcements, whatever they need for their local, life. Then I could think about different possible things and ideate. So let me see this one. Create point of view based on user needs and insights. What are their needs? So like for instance, okay, I have local sales and buy. I could stop on that. I could just make for that. But then, how about jobs? Maybe local jobs. Maybe just like handyman, painting. Like in New York, I've seen people just small things like painting walls or fixing a roof. Or some don't even need to go to different companies. They just find some handyman. So like those handymen, or like clean the garden. The leaves in New York during the fall. There are many leaves, and some house owners they just say, okay, just clean. I'll give you some money. So some people are working, and they're working, but for that kind of job to put on jobs.com, maybe it's not the best way. It's kind of doesn't fit right. So like a community site would be, to me, would be a good place. So and then I was thinking, brainstorming different solution ways, analyzing, because if I have, like I said, if I have used items, because when I brainstorm, I think about how it will look too. So if I have a lot of those people, like like garage sale or used items, also. Like I said, I don't want to hit them with a luxury super look. It's not necessarily should look like this side, but to me it was like kind of restrained, because if somebody is looking at garage sale, I don't want to make site like for Nordstrom, for instance. I don't need to have Nordstrom look to it. So to me, just simple. And then another site, for me, simple was easy. It will work fast and easy if it's simple. That was my second opinion, because if you put a lot of those graphics and nice stuff, it will slow down for some users. So for me it was important it works good. So I'm okay with simple, but there are many simple ways. So During this brainstorm possible solutions, I did think about what to put on the front page, how it will look, if you click on this, what it's gonna be, discussions, what else, services, jobs, whatever can be, and splitting into counties, smaller pieces. Los Angeles County, but you see smaller pieces. So let me see what else. Let's take a look at another one. This is this one is the same, huh? No, let me see this one. Data analytics. Well, this is more like a somewhere prototype kind of stage to me. Anyway, let me see what else. Let me see. How about this one? Okay, creative solutions. Yeah, creative solutions. Because like those big items, to me it is creative solution. If before I didn't have that for big items, anything, and when I came to package and make it for local people, basically to come and take it, I consider it's creative solution. Because before I didn't have, now I have solution. Let me see. Okay, it's back. It's coming back. Okay, how about this one? Brainstorm for wide variety of solutions. Then select a few. Yeah, I can brainstorm for many things and select a few. I can basically, honestly, I can even like this one. I can add my local businesses, like say local business. Um, I can expand. I can expand more and more. Local businesses. Like say one of them would be like local businesses, and you click on it and it tells you what they are looking for. So now 88. So let's see this one. Develop your solution. Select and develop your solution. Yeah. So I just think more and more, and well, in my case, I did think about my used item package and my new item. So used would be like eBay, new like Amazon. I did think at the same time about new and used, and if what I can put new there, okay, yeah, I put used there. But for this package, what can I put? So I put something they don't have. So like the services, jobs, they don't have it. Community events, they don't have it. Uh, Certain garage sale, they don't have it. So let me see what else. So basically, for me, it's certain resort for not touched market, I guess. We need to mark it. Let me see. This is this one about solution. Yeah, so ideas are, in my case, ideas are good if, like, if I analyze different packages and if I have something untouched and then I can put on my community site, that for me it's a good solution. I consider it a good solution. As long as I can accomplish that, if it's workable, like for instance, no services, there are all kind of services. Then I put services. Where I put services, I put them on front page. Service. So this page basically is telling you about what it has. Basically, it's a certain environment that has just different things, and it just gives you a quick outlook at everything. Sometimes this I can even simplify. I can just make it more simple, like without all those writings. Like if I decide to redesign, I can redesign this without writings. But I would keep certain kind of topics or things it has, and then search for. If it's for sale, I could just search for. For me, just there are many ways that could be. For me, important what it has, but the look I can change here and there over time. Now, what else I can say? Share ideas. Well, I only share my ideas with ex-wife. I did not really had a community like university people shouldn't think. Maybe few, like a group of people, think about the same thing. But to me, I was thinking, and I was asking questions. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I just want to get your opinion, but sometimes I found sometimes people cannot imagine what you say. What you say, people cannot imagine. They cannot really tell you sometimes if it's good or bad, or they're trying to think maybe okay, because for them it's kind of hard to imagine. Let me see this one. Basically, you just think. In my case, what I did, I was thinking, Yeah, research. You kind of, in my case, I research in a way of what else I don't have. For instance, based on what else I don't have. Not, I don't research like for my system. I don't need to research sometimes. I just, if I want to make more complete or to touch different things, areas, and if I want to explore more different varieties, sometimes I might go to thinking what else I don't have, what else I could make, something like that. I remember I had event calendar. It was event calendar. This one is event calendar. But my design was different. Yeah, it gives you like simple, but for instance, if you see, how to explain? Okay, this event calendar. Now, if you click on this, I remember I had the event calendar. So let me see. If you suppose click on date, right, and then it gives you different events. But in my case, I would say it would give like a name. Let's say farmers market, and then location. In my case, what and where. Okay, what they have is, well, they pretty much have two: what, okay, and where. Los Angeles. Uh, but it's not like like swimming lessons. Like this is a, well, you can consider it as a van. I would say, but it's kind of mixed, like Korean language class. Is that event? I don't know. For me, let me put it this way. Okay, in my case, I don't have maybe like this small one, but I do have event calendar. In my case, would be maybe bigger. Okay, it says event calendar. Now, when you click at certain event calendar, I had different companies or people and what they have. So if I click again, let's say company of people. Okay, let me see. So suppose private tennis lesson in your home. Company of people. Suppose that doesn't tell me who. So who? Let's say tennis champion, name blah blah blah. What? Private tennis lesson in your home. Yeah, this is event, but who, like, or like church, Catholic church. Okay, and then what kind of event? Some kind of gathering, like, or let's say we have certain what they call it, Easter. So like event, yes, event, but who? Easter. It could be Greek church, Catholic church, what kind of church. So in my case, it should kind of tell you who they are. So event, what kind of event? Farmers market, for instance. In that case, probably who. Well, you can say supported by some kind of Huntington Beach school or whoever is supporting. So this is kind of close, but maybe not exactly. I did have to remember. Sometimes I'm forgetting all this, but my design a little bit was somewhere different. I think I did say could put calendar and events, and then you click on that, and it would give you events, different events. But I mean, it should tell you who they are. Events by who. Okay, now in case of like tennis lesson, to me it's a lesson, it's not an event. I would say lesson under lesson. Event is like art exhibitions or farmers market, or let's say Buddhist New Year, or some other New Year, or Thanksgiving, or whatever. Lessons, I would put under lessons. So what else to say? If you're looking at design thinking, so for instance, this one for sale, this one I have with used item. package, all with new item package. Now my niche market here is big items, leftovers, and people drive and take heavy items. Jobs. My niche market may be not like national those jobs. It could be national, but a lot of those jobs like local handyman, local stylist, local this, local that. Housing. Well, I can put on any site housing, but to me sometimes maybe people that don't want to go to national site to post their house for room for rent. Why don't you to post room for rent? The whole United States can see. I just post for Orange County. I like him to move from Orange County to Orange County. Some people might think this way because many times people when they come they don't have a job, but the requirement of landlord requirement you need to have a job. So some might just want to rent to local people. I don't want to deal with this interstate people. So they might like the idea of community. Now, but the niche market would be for certain people who might don't want to go with us national. But this possible on, let's say, national to post. Maybe certain things would be. Some people don't want to go to national place. Now discussion by by different topic for particular region. Well, it could be done actually at the social network, but honestly you need to apply different filters and you need to save people and all that. You need to keep them in a separate kind of group as my local people. But in this case, I don't need to create any kind of group local people. All these tags would be local. To me, local. You just have county or region. But this is possible with other places discussions somewhere, be it search engine or social group, but it could be a niche market certain that people just don't want to go to the national. It's like a niche market for local people. So just like somebody want to buy a refrigerator and take a truck and deliver, some people just want maybe local discussion within their region. We don't need to have this national. So even if it is possible, like on big social networks, this was for me actually different look, not like what they have. I didn't have that look. For me, it was a topic, and then I had a talk, kind of similar to social network. Maybe no picture needed, but more simplified look. But I had somewhat different than that. Now maybe no need attaching files, just simple, but kind of like a social network, maybe without attaching files. Now, but it's okay just to have your picture. Maybe. Now what else? But so this one discussion is local. Now services again. There is a certain niche market. Let's say local service, like I said, like dog grooming. Instead of going some national places, big place. You can go to directory, or you can just maybe find here someone like pet. Let's see what they have for pet, and then the puppies available. You see Glinda. So I could apply different filters and all that, and find puppy available in Glendale, or I just because my thing is my package pre-made for certain area. I just search within what it has. Okay, puppy, what kind of puppy, and then you click on that, right? Glendale, and it gives you the whole description. But this is okay. They have description, but could be more description. Okay, so what? Let me see what else. Community events. Community events definitely. I don't have with other packages. I could assume like Orange County. Let's say some kind of government sites they have announcement. But this is more like people's announcement. This is not like a government announcement, okay? So for me, it was like different community, artists, for instance, and do you want to make Western film or artists available? You see, the different things like that. So it has like a community kind of way, but I can tell the people who came to them, my ex-wife involved, and I think Eastern German. But anyway, what can I say? That's pretty much about my design thinking. Of course, this could be expanded to more. Let's say certain link like search for more or whatever. Well, they have so I had search to or just search for more because I did think certain things might come up. I need to add, so I might add something to it. So that's my design thinking for um, for the community site. Again, community site has certain bent or certain niche market or certain kind of way, and I understood, and then at the end ideate. But it could be more community, like more like representing community something. Yeah, it's simple, but I would probably make some changes, but at that time, of course, this was 92. That time was like that, but like today, I go on the beach and I see, like, for instance, those, uh, you know, expensive, uh, you know, small businesses like stores. Oh, not expensive, but still quite expensive. Or in Hawaii, there are many businesses close to the beach. I might make some changes because since that time till today, I've seen many things, be it in US or in Hawaii. I could probably change something, but it takes time and thinking, analyzing. So this part ideate. Uh, to me, actually, if you have this package, this ideate, you can continue ideate, and after certain time, after certain years, you ideate, and then you come back to understand. Maybe you don't have something, you observe point of view and ideate. You kind of I did before prototype, right? So you kind of keep going back and forth till you have a lot of things for prototype. That's what I would say about my package. My next would be it would be like directory and maps that I made bigger, my maps. That's all for now.